Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I go by the name DJ Aisher, the turntable goddess, Simbalu, out of Berlin, Germany. I go by the name DJ Aisher, the turntable goddess, Simbalu Manyako, the German machine. I am a DJ by passion and hobby, and a geriatric nurse by profession. I don't really have a fixed number of shows that I have to do in Kenya before moving over there. It depends on the demand. If the demand is way high, then I might decide to stay in Kenya and not maybe visit Tanzania.
How long is this gonna last? 'Cause we've come so far, so far.
Reggae vibes, old school. Let's go. Actually, I do not decide where to go and perform. It depends if I'm booked, As much as fans would love me to play, let's say, in Mombasa, if I do not have a promoter who gives me the shows and we have a mutual agreement, I cannot push myself and go there to Mombasa, because where will I perform? So it depends with the booking and the agreement we have. If the agreement is okay and we are comfortable, both parties, I'll definitely go. I do not choose where to go, where not to go. I call it a homecoming because I wanted it to be big. I've done my homecoming before, that is 2019, when I also came for the East African tour. But by that time, I did more of my shows in Tanzania more than in Kenya. I think I only did one show in Kenya and decided to bring it in Kisumu because that's more of home. Though I'm from Migori, I decided to put my homecoming in a city where many people could reach out and come to my show.
Hello?
Yeah.
Igocho na hii flash haiwacha na.
Ni ngoja na madam. Kare sabu mane man gukudi madam.
Dano ko sokidi.
Dano.
Dano ko sokidi doka.
Dano.
Awogi dano ko sokidi doka kidi to lengi. Ora to ni doka.
Dano.
Dano ko sokidi.
Dano.
Dano ko sokidi doka.
Dano.
Awogi dano ko sokidi doka kidi to lengi. Ora to ni.
I've done shows for them. And so yeah, this time around I decided to take it somewhere else. And hopefully next time I'll take the homecoming somewhere else as well, so that all my fans are present whenever I'm doing my homecoming, the main event before the tour kicks off. So yeah. Chanton. Yeah. I'm self-taught, and I'm proud of that. I learned and taught myself everything that I'm able to do today through YouTube by just watching and copying pasting. And yeah, DJing is something that I ventured in unplanned. It came at the worst time of my life in a foreign country, when I was going under depression, hardship, being in a foreign country all alone, and music became my story. So that's how I fell in love with music and finally ended up being a DJ. Unplanned.
When the day becomes the night, you give me love and I'm feeling right. My tyranny, I might have to say.
Life out there is challenging, but everyone has opportunity. What I can say, once you are there, you have the opportunity to become what you wish to become. It's all about how you push yourself, your ideologies, what motivates you. The challenges are there. There are those who have been there and they've failed, and those who have been there and they've succeeded. So it's a tough, challenging environment because it's strange, totally opposite of what we have from culture, food, environment, everything. But once you have a dream and things you want to pursue, you can pursue them because the chances is given to everyone. Everyone has the same chance to become something. one thing I'll talk about is racism. You know, most people normally think that German, oh, like she German, how do you cope with the racism? The truth is, okay, we have racism, but we cannot compare the racism we have there compared to ukabila we have in Kenya. The ukabila we have is way, way deep. So for those people to discriminate, at least that's discriminating a stranger, but here we discriminate our own simply because it's from a certain tribe. So yeah, this is a notion that I normally say no when they say Germany is full of racism. No, okay, we have places whereby you won't feel accepted, not accepted, but people will look down upon you. There is, but it's not that much compared to what we have in Kenya as ukabila. So that one people should take away. It's not that bad in Germany. Challenges are there, yes. Being in a foreign country, different environment, culture, and everything. Another notion that many people think is like, okay, now my job, it's all about you're gonna be wage and have money. No, it's your hard work. There is no plucking of cash or something like that. But if you really plan yourself well, you can do a lot and that's what I can say. It's your strength that will give you that cash you're looking for. Unlike many people normally think that once you're there, you become rich. It's not.
God's plan. 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 God's plan.
It deals strictly with elderly people. Yeah, that's what I've specialized in. So I work in a private clinic of elderly people. We have different group ages, not group ages, but depending on what they have. So I do not work in the hospital, I work in private clinics of these elderly people. It's all about planning. It's all about planning, and one good thing with, I'll say Germany, and also let me say the field I am or where I'm working, we normally have our schedule for even 2 months working plan prior, so it's much more easy for me to plan myself how I want to have my free days and how I want to work. So apart from that, I normally talk to my boss, like if I have shows coming up, I'll be like, okay, on this weekend I wish to be free. Also, besides that, I have really lovely colleagues, and should something come in between whereby I'm scheduled to have my shift, I normally change between my colleagues. Okay. So till now, it has worked.
Mali ya Mungu.
Aisha the DJ.
No, that doesn't happen. The truth is, I don't even talk about my profession. It's the DJ that I really try to push out there. Whatever I do, I normally don't talk about it much. So most people don't even know that I'm a geriatric nurse because I don't talk about it.
I know, going crazy for me, obstacles standing in your way, won't let you be. People watching every move you make, all the steps you take. Wait as I need you, babe, can't take a break.
Yeah, of course, Kenya. Yeah. You know, partying over there, it's different. We have different age groups, and we do not have a bigger crowd compared to Kenyan crowd. Because we do those who are there, let's say, even if we're talking about the Kenyans, a good example is my city where I stay, that is Berlin. So let's say we have 5,000 Kenyans living there, and I'm having a party or I'm hosting a party. Out of these 5,000, you have to minus the parents who can come to this party. Apart from that, you have to minus those who would love to be to that party, but maybe whatever you're playing that, they'll be like, I don't get that vibe. And then there are those who wish to be in that party, but they cannot because they have to work or they have kids. So at the end of the day, we have a smaller community. It's not that huge. Actually, I'm not a Rumba DJ. I got into Rumba, or I started playing Rumba during COVID 2019. This was a challenge posed to me by fans. Like, I did a live stream and I threw some Rumba and people loved it. And they were like, oh, I should challenge you to do Rumba for 3 hours, strictly Rumba. So these requests keep on coming, especially my fans from the US, that the people should make me this. And I took it. I always love challenges and I love challenging myself. So I did that and it picked up. And funny enough, those who happened to know me during that period normally associate me to be a Rumba DJ. But I'm not a Rumba DJ. I'm an all-round DJ. I play everything from reggae to dancehall to Afrobeat to house to R&B to hip-hop to soul to Rumba. But right now, I'm in love with Rumba also, I have to say. See? My highest moment was when I cut in waves for Burna Boy and it was also hosted here. That was awesome. 2019.
Believe in nothing but the Almighty. Just a little jeans and a pure whitey. She never dreamed forever be nobody wifey. Yeah. She wanna mean a pretty but your heart is a miss. Play you like a villain cause she caught in a way. Tonight I am walking away. 9 to 5 mine and a grind. Tonight I might fall in love.
I would love to go back to back with DJ Lady Style. I thought she's not a Kenyan, she's from France. When I ventured into DJ, I used to watch a lot of her videos and she's so good. She's so good. She inspires me, motivates me, and challenges me to go out of my comfort zone. So far, she's one DJ I'll be like, wow. So many whom I really appreciate their work. The like of DJ Kari, I would love to have a stage with her because I've seen the kind of things she does. She has that, something that drives me. I'm always so aggressive.
That girl gonna make a man if it takes all night.
To those aspiring to become a DJ like me, because I get a lot of this question that Aisha, I would love to become a DJ like you, I would love to become an international DJ like you. What I normally say is, what is your passion? What drives you? What drives you? You need to ask yourself, because in this industry, if you do not have something that drives you to become a DJ, then you're in the wrong field. Many people I know, most aspiring DJs, they want to be in the industry because of fame or for the sake of getting some side hustle and cash. But that won't help you if you do not have a passion and a motive for this. So what I normally say, what exactly motivates you?
There is Hammond.
The Turntable Goddess, because this name made me to be who I am. It pushed me. This is a name that I was given by a Nigerian promoter. He had brought the bunch in Germany and I was supposed to be the DJ. And I don't know what happened. That show was cancelled. But then he was like, Aisha, I watched you play for Backup Timaya and Flavor, and you are so awesome. I want to give you a name which is way, way bigger than you now, but I hope you gotta work and fit in. So he called me the turntable for this.
Benji tiger kamana tukosa sikosoni kanya ngapima jabe ageno ne yudo barua maoro guchali ni kocho kugwengo tutoka sipa manya kupigena sibombi matek tuchiko kuyena na sika toya gilab kabedi tibungo kaparo chanda mama tuna na waka mos na jalo maloyo no sama poduwero rudo nganeno matek jesika matene magoya no